The curling iron burn is not very demure. It's not very considerate. Hi beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I'm so excited because today we are getting into playing with new makeup and dropping everything. As y'all can tell, I have a whole basket here full of new things. Some of them aren't brand new, some of them are just new to me, but most of them in here, they are pretty new products, and I haven't done one of these videos in forever, and I'm so excited. Y'all, we got so much in here. A lot of stuff from that last PR unboxing that I did, and I'm ready to dive in. So let's not make this intro too long. First things first though, if you haven't already, make sure that you press that what is that called? Make sure that you press that subscribe button and post notification. Girl, get it together. Make sure that you press that subscribe button and post notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, baby. Hey. Also, if you haven't already and you're really into makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, little unboxings, good things like that, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok down below. Now the Florida heat, baby, is heating up today. Let's go ahead and jump on in to this makeup. First things first, y'all know I always start with my brows. And this time we actually have a new brow product to try. Now I feel like these have been out for like at least a month now. These are the new Milk Makeup Kush High Roll Brow Tints. These are actually really cool. I saw one of my friends on TikTok try them out and they looked amazing on him. So I'm very excited about these. I actually did go ahead and try out one of the shades yesterday, but I felt like that shade was a little too dark for me. So today we're gonna try to find the perfect match. I honestly feel like I should probably try Herb or Dub. Maybe these two. Now this is a first of its kind formula, which we love to see from our friends at Milk Makeup. Milk Makeup is that biatch. This baby does retail for $22, which is a little pricey, but Milk Makeup is a little pricey anyways, and honestly you're paying for that good quality. This is a tubing brow gel, which is different from any other brow gel that you're gonna find on the market. The tubing technology helps the brows to stay up to 24 hours, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best brow gels I've ever used in my life, because I don't know about you, but my hairs are pretty freaking stubborn. I will say I go in lightly with this. My brow hairs are pretty freaking stubborn, but with this gel, like y'all, my brows are not gonna move all day. I'm gonna show you before, and I'm also gonna show you later after that they have not moved, because this is like freaking super glue for the brows. I mean, it still makes your brows look natural, which I like. I mean, I fill in my brows heavily anyways, but it still makes your brows, for somebody that just has like the perfect brows, all you would really need to do is run this through your brows and be freaking done, because that's all you freaking need. Sorry y'all, I am so overexposed. I still have not figured out how to really work this GoPro. We're still learning new things every day, okay? I hope I'm a little less overexposed, because I've noticed in the past couple of videos I've been pretty overexposed, so hopefully this is better. Y'all, I can't believe, no, actually I can believe that I burnt my freaking forehead this morning with my curling iron. I feel like I'm in freaking elementary school again. This right here is why I go very light-handed with this formula, because it's super thick and it's very pigmented, and if you use too much, then the brow hairs tend to stick together and not separate like how you want them to. So I definitely recommend going in with a light hand. You don't need much. Try not to get the overexposure, but just look at that brow though. Very demure, very mindful. Now for eyeshadow today, baby, we have the options, and I love that. Y'all know how much I love eyeshadow. We have the brand new Half Magic Sparkle Sticks, which I just did a video on the other day on TikTok if you want to check it out. We have the new Shadow Mood Paints from Hard Candy, and I definitely want to try these out today. I kind of want to see how they work as like a base, but also as the eyeshadow itself, if that does that make sense? Hopefully. We also have a couple of new eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if this is brand new, but it's new to me. Wildflower Wishes palette. This is so gorge. I got this in my last month's Ipsy. We also have the brand new Profusion Twilight palette. I really want to go in with this today just because the shimmers are so freaking pretty, and I haven't used this one yet. And we also have this cutie from Smashbox that y'all saw in my PR unboxing. This one is the Always On Fiery Vibes Mood Board. She's gorge. Honestly, that orange. First things first though, I'm gonna start with the shadow paints from Hard Candy. These are so freaking cool, and I'm really excited about these the most because I feel like if they work good, this will be a really good dupe for About Face. First things first, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use as like kind of an eyeshadow base today. I think I'm gonna use the shade Cake right here. Right off the bat, I just have to point out there's something about this packaging that I love so much. It's so sleek and honestly so small and easy to store, but they honestly really look like highlighters. Like, do they not? If this did not say Hard Candy on it, like, I would probably think this is a freaking highlighter. Okay, let's see if this baby blends out demurely. I need to stop. Jewel, I love you. I'm really not sure how much of this to start with, so I'm just gonna kind of swoop it. Ooh, that color is a little bit different than I thought it was gonna be. This definitely gives me more cool tone vibes, but I feel like I'm probably gonna go in with warm tones today because I love me some warm tones. Right off the bat, it's blending pretty nicely. It doesn't dry down. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. It dried down a little bit fast right here on the outer corner. I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of patchiness. I do have a fan facing me right now though, so that might not help. Let me try it again on this side, working a little bit faster. Ooh, I just got that everywhere. Moving fastly. Dang, I feel like that side blended out a little bit better for sure. So if you're gonna use this as a base, just make sure you blend rather quickly. So far, so good, y'all. I do feel like this eye got a little patchy. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what's going on over here. Maybe I just did not blend on time. But this side, which is my good side, the eyebrow is not my good one, but this is my good side. At least this side is blended pretty good. Okay. Now I think I am going to start with this little beauty from Smashbox. I kind of want to start with one of these shades right here. They're just like a really pretty burnt orange. I'll probably start with this one actually. Moment of truth, honestly, I feel like is really seeing how eyeshadow blends on top of these. So let me go in with that shade. Let's start blending, baby. I'm going to start with this right in the crease and then work it upward. I haven't started blending or anything yet. Right now I'm just kind of packing that color on there. It's sticking to the base really good, really good so far. I'm starting to blend the edges and it looks pretty good. I mean, I can see a little tiny bit of patchiness right through here, but it looks pretty good, honestly. My eyeballs are watery as hell because I've already done a look today and I scrubbed my makeup off and now my eyeballs, they're done for. Now I'm really debating. I don't know if I want to blend it out with Marigold from this Laura Geller palette or if I want to blend it out with this shade right here. I mean, they're almost similar except for the one in the Smashbox is a little bit darker. You know what? I'm going to go in with the Smashbox one. We are already using this formula, so we might as well dip a couple taps in there and just blend out these edges a little bit more. I feel like directly where I put down the eyeshadow base, it's sticking really good, but on the outside areas where I might have not blended it enough in time, it's getting kind of patchy, like right here specifically. All right, let's deepen this baby up with the Twilight palette. Yes, look at those colors, y'all. I can't profusion. I was debating on Blue Moon or Retrograde, but I kind of want to keep this more like neutral so we can do a pop of color on the inner corner. So I'm gonna go in with Retrograde. 2 taps. I'm gonna try to keep this shade right in the crease. Give us that dimension, baby. Ooh, that shade is pigmented, y'all. I didn't even put full on pressure onto that brush because I just knew it was gonna be bomb. Honestly, all you gotta do is press lightly and that baby is on there. Love to freaking see it, profusion. I don't know, y'all. I feel like my blends have had such better days than this. I don't know if you can tell, but right here on my eye, it just looks like a patchy hot mess. Like, to be for real. When I started putting that darker shade on, it was looking good at first, and then I started trying to blend it up to try to blend it into those shades that we put down before, and it just got patchy and hot messy. No, Honestly, I will say about these, the About Face ones can be used as a base too, and I like them sometimes as a base, but also sometimes I feel like they could get patchy as well just because of how matte they are and how fast they dry. So I feel like this is almost kind of the same consistency. I am gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a subtle cut crease. I don't know if it'll come out so subtle, but we gonna try. Oh, I did not do a light cut crease, but that cut crease is crazy, baby, like 2016. Y'all, now I want to add a pop of color right here to the inner corner. I really don't know what shade I want to go in with. I know there are a couple of these, and I believe it is this dark purple one, this yellow one. It says that you're not supposed to put them around your eyes, which I don't really understand, coming out with a Moods shadow paint. Granted, it's not called an eyeshadow paint, but it's called a shadow paint. I don't understand coming out with them if you can't put them, if they're not considered eye safe. Like, I just don't get it. But really the only reason why they're not eye safe is because they can stain your eyes, and any kind of eyeshadow like that, if they stain your eyes, they have to put that it's not eye safe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I kind of want to put one of these down first, like one of these shades, and then use one of these Half Magic sparkle sticks on top. But I'm debating on what shade. I don't know if I want to do blue or pink. You know what? I feel like I don't go in with pink enough, so let's go in with the shade Babe on the inner corner. Oh, I'm excited. This pink is beautiful. I think I'm just gonna start with a little dot first, like right here. Oh yeah, right there. Take a fluffy brush and just pat, pat, pat my little life away right here. Oh yeah, that pink, when you blend it out, it is really, really subtle. So I'm glad that we have the Half Magic Beauty Sparkle Stick just to give it a little bit more of a pop. In my opinion, this is such like a pretty magenta pink. It's really giving bubblegum. I actually just added a second layer on top, and it really looks like it popped even more with just that second layer. You know what? Let's add a third layer just for funsies and see if we can make it even brighter. Tap, 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 tap. Ooh, okay, the layering is good. I don't know about layering it and then putting an eyeshadow on top of it, like a powder eyeshadow, but they layer on top of each other really well. For funsies, to really make it pop and to add a little shimmer, let's add some of the sparkle stick. This one is called Twirlita. This has got to be my favorite name. It's so freaking cute. Donnie Davy always comes out with like the cutest freaking names for her stuff. Oh my gosh, this actually on top of a pink eyeshadow, like already makes it pop even more than by itself. See if I can blend this out a bit on top of this. Okay, it's not really blending on top of that matte eyeshadow we put down, the liquid one, but it's still really pretty. I'm still gonna put a little bit more because I love it. I love it. Alrighty, beauties, this eye look is coming along real good. I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit more glitter to this cut crease because it's just, I don't know, it's giving, but it's not giving glam. You know what I mean? Like, I need the sparkle, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and catch this eye up, and then we can get to some of the face products, which I'm really, really excited about. I love a good base routine. I honestly don't really know if I like the eye look anymore. I might have overdid it. Is too much though? I don't know, but we're gonna continue on, baby. It's time to get to this base, and honestly, I don't really have new primers to try out, but I have some newer ones to me that I have been loving. I actually really wanted to try out this primer from Tula that they just sent over. I have never tried anything except for like one skincare product, and I cannot remember what it was to save my life. One skincare product from them, but this is a filter primer. It's supposed to be blurring and moisturizing, and I need all of that. So I'm gonna try this out today, and I also want to mix it with my new Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Sun Kissed Liquid Bronzing Drops. I've been using the shade 110 Light in these. Come on, camera, work for me, baby. Just like maybe 2 pumps of this will be good. You gonna come out today, honey? 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 Okay, well, all the air is out of this thing. I haven't even used this yet, y'all. There's like barely any freaking product in that. I'm sorry, but Tula's an expensive, oh, here we are. Tula's an expensive brand. If my bottle ain't gonna be filled up, baby, no ma'am, no ma'am, no eggs and ham. All right, let's mix up some of these bronzing drops. I've been liking these. I still like my Pacifica ones more, but these are really pretty and have a super pretty shimmer to them. Alrighty, this moisturizing primer is super freaking liquidy. I feel like it's more liquidy than the actual bronzing drops. Just look at these bronzing drops though. They just give you the most beautiful glow. And honestly, this 110 light is perfect for me because I really don't need too much of a tan to my face, but my face is a lot lighter than everything else on my body because I sunscreen this face, baby. Honestly, if I forget to reapply everywhere else, something I'm not forgetting about reapplying on is my face, because I hate when my face peels and my face is already dry, so I don't need all of that in my life. But this just gives me that slight tan that I need to like match my chest. And it's just so pretty. Also, Milani's affordable as hell, so we love to see it, our drugstore queen. Looking at the face now, I definitely do feel like I'm a little blurred, especially in my pore area. I don't know if I feel really dewy other than the bronzing drops. For cream bronzer, Makeup by Mario recently put out a couple more shades of his Sculpt sticks and his blush sticks. So I want to go in with one of these today. I have the shades Fair and Light. I honestly have been really enjoying these so far. The formula is super creamy and easy to blend out. These shades are very close to each other, but I think I'm gonna go with Light. I like Light's tone a lot more. I feel like this one is just a little too cool tone for me. All right, I like to just like warm this up on the back of my hand first, and then boop, 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 my burnt ass forehead. You can really see here how well this one blends. Like, you honestly don't have to put in much work. I'm not even pressing hard, and I feel like that's already blended in. I feel like the undertones of these are actually perfect. Like, they are the perfect little cool tone to get your contour going. You know what I mean? As far as foundation goes, y'all, don't even know how freaking excited I am to try these. Like, I haven't even tried them yet. I wanted to try them out in a TikTok video, but we're gonna try them here first, baby. I'm so freaking excited. This is the Urban Decay Face Bond Waterproof Foundation, up to 24-hour wear, 3% niacinamide. Can't feel the coverage. Baby, I've been so excited to try these ever since I've been seeing people try them out, and they have been like in love. I do want to see... Formula clinically tested to improve skin texture feel after 4 weeks. Oh, so you're a coverage queen and skincare. Hey, love to freaking see it. Love to freaking see it. I do want to know how this is going to look on my dry skin, because I feel like most people have been saying that it's better for oily skin. So we shall see. My only qualm with this product is actually the price of it, just because of how small this bottle really is. Like, you get how much product in here? You get 1 fluid ounce of product in here, and I believe this thing is like $45. So good lord, like I said before, if I end up liking this, my wallet ain't. They sent me over the shades 5 Fair Neutral and 6 Fair Warm. I honestly feel like, I don't know, I feel like the 5 is going to be a little bit too light, so let's go with the warm, just because I have a warm undertone anyways. You don't even know how excited I am just to open this thing. If I... Holy fuck, if... Oh, I thought it was a twist top. This packaging is so freaking cool though. It's small, but it's freaking cool. I love this little thing. Like, honestly, it's precise for a foundation, and I feel like you don't really have to be precise for it. But look how freaking fun that is. Okay, right off the bat, do not like the smell of this. I don't know why, but it smells a little chemically. I'm not a huge fan of that. Please don't break me out. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this little thing is just so fun though. This packaging is fun, but I feel like I just used half the bottle already. Let's get to blending, y'all. Let's get to blending. Yeah, I am glad that I went in with this shade. I wouldn't say it's a perfect match, but the other one definitely would have been a little too light on me. Ooh, y'all, they weren't lying about the coverage. Y'all see that? It's covering up that redness like a dream. Ooh. Ooh, I love the way this is blending out. Holy shit. And honestly, I feel like you could still see my glowiness coming through, so maybe it won't be as matte as I thought it would. You could definitely still see that contour coming through, which we love to see, but I love the freaking coverage of this. Holy cow. After just having it on my face and blending it out for a few minutes, it looks beautiful. Like, it looks stunning. I'm obviously going to be putting powder on and good things like that, so we shall see how it gets and how it performs with everything on top. But damn, the finish of this is beautiful. It's supposed to be self-setting as well. I do have a new setting powder, but I tried it out yesterday and it's a matte setting powder from Benefit, so I don't really know if I want to go in with that today. And if this is self-setting, I kind of want to see how much it really sets itself. I received this new under eye brightener from Pacifica. It's called the Dreamlit Glow Under Eye Brightener. I actually did try this out yesterday on TikTok if you want to check it out and get my first impressions, but I will just go ahead and tell you, my first impressions was I did not like this. Honestly, it's supposed to be universal. It's supposed to be like kind of a pearlescent, and you could really see it when it's swatched. Like, it almost looks like a liquid highlighter. Like, you could see the pearliness of it, and I feel like that's the part that's really supposed to brighten. But to be honest, I feel like it doesn't really do much. I hope y'all saw my under eye bags before I put this on, because I forgot to just show y'all up close and personal. But as you could tell, it doesn't really look like it does much. Like, it adds some kind of shine underneath your eyes, but other than that, I don't think it really covers the dark circles, baby. And I got dark circles, and I just feel like it really doesn't do anything. It really doesn't do anything, and it's so thin too. It's like water. I like my Becca under eye primer or under eye brightener so much better, so much better. So you can get that one at Smashbox now. Well, we haven't even gotten to the blush yet, and my smile lines already coming out, baby. Already coming out. Haven't even set with powder. I guess this thing really is self-setting. Since this thing is self-setting and I have not set my face yet, I did want to see if when I contour my nose, if the makeup moves at all. I didn't really go in with too much powder. I'm kind of just using what's left over on my brush right now. For my nose contour, I like to usually use powder, and I usually like do this tapping motion like this so that I can really define like that line where I want it. And then sometimes I'll go back in like a sweeping motion, but I try to avoid that on my nose because makeup already has a hard time sticking to my nose. I really don't know why, even with primer. So a lot of the times if I'm doing a swiping motion on my nose, a lot of the makeup will get removed anyways, even with a setting powder, which I'm literally shook by this because my makeup really didn't move much on my nose. You could see it moved a little bit right here when I just did those swiping motions. So swiping on top of this definitely would be a no-go. But other than that, I mean, shoot. For cream blush today, I do only have one option for like newer cream blush that I have, but I do also have a couple of powder ones as well, so we'll definitely go in with one of these on top. These are also the Makeup by Mario, the new blushes that he just came out with. I love these shades. A soft peach, a watermelon, and I think a pomegranate, which is this one on the end. Just look at the colors! They're so pretty! I've been using these a lot lately, honestly. And y'all know I usually like a bright blush, but I think today we're gonna go in with peach just because I have not given her enough love. And yeah, I feel like peach will go pretty good with this look, hopefully. Again, I just like to warm this up on the back of my hand. I just feel like it ends up blending better. I actually haven't gone in with these like straight into my face yet, so I'm kind of curious. Let's just do that. Hold on, my hair's in the way. I'm gonna do one. Oh, I was gonna do a swipe, but I ended up doing a dot. Also, we have that self-setting Urban Decay face bond on, so I'm worried how things are gonna blend on top, especially if it's cream. But damn, that blended pretty good. Add a little bit more. Y'all know how I like my blush, okay? I like it bright. Let's go ahead and just do 2 passes over here. I honestly might just add a 3rd. She's really subtle. I mean, she's cute, but she's subtle, baby. I like that pop. I just can't believe how well this is blending out on top of something that's self-setting. I mean, technically, it's still a liquid, well, a cream on top of a liquid. So I feel like it's gonna blend okay. But then again, I was like, I don't know how this shit's gonna blend on top. It's self-setting. Blends like a damn dream, though. Like a dream, baby. This color is so cute, but honestly, I cannot see myself gravitating towards it much. I know my sister would absolutely love this color. She'd probably wear it every day. I actually did end up giving my sister one of the Makeup by Mario concealers that I got, and she loves that as well. So I guess Makeup by Mario, you know what you're doing over there. Unfortunately, it is not concealer season, and I don't think that I have any new ones, so let me slap that on real quick. I'm gonna use like one of the lightest concealers that I have, because the powder that we're using today, y'all, she's gorge, but she is not the right shade. She is too dark for my under eyes. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I like a light under eye. Okay, the powder that I was talking about is this one right here. I don't think this was in my last PR unboxing. I think this is gonna be probably in the next one, honestly. This is the Benefit the Professional Power Powder. Now, this just came out with their other new product, which is a matte primer, and this is supposed to be mattifying as well as blurring. Y'all know I am dry. I don't usually go for matte. I kind of steer away from it unless it's like I'm going out and I want my makeup to really last, you know what I mean? Like I said before, I did try this out yesterday, and I thought it was a super pretty powder, except for the color. It is a gorgeous color and perfect color for all over my face, but honestly, under my eyes, it's a no-go for me, just because I like a really bright under eye. I can show you really quick. I don't know if it's gonna look well, it's probably definitely gonna look darker, because I feel like I could almost use that shade as a foundation, y'all. I tapped off some of that excess. Let's go in. You could see right off the bat how blurring it is, like, and how matte it is. Like, look at that. Look at that compared to that. But you could definitely see what I mean when I say this is like too dark for me. It kind of just matches the rest of my face. I like a bright under eye, baby. I don't know why. I just feel like it really pulls the whole look together. Other than that, though, the powder smells really good. And I feel like if you're an oily girl, you'll probably freaking fall in love with this. Like, fall in love with this. Either way, I'm still gonna be using it. I'm still definitely gonna be using it. I just feel like I'm mostly gonna be using it in the summertime, when it's really hot out, when I want this makeup to last, and good things like that. Other than that, I probably won't reach for it much. I don't want to set this because I really want to see what it looks like, but then again, I kind of feel like I need to at least do right here so that I can get that sharp contour, baby, snatched. Okay, I lied. I'm taking the excess of what's on my powder puff and just kind of getting the shiny parts of my forehead. I like looking dewy, but not like too shiny. Does that even make sense? Trying to look like the Tin Man over here, not the Little Mermaid, even though we do love her in this house. So far, the skin is looking pretty good. I really think the skin looks really nice. Right here, I have some of my like dark spots coming through. It's making my skin look a little patchy right here. But other than that, we're looking pretty damn good, girl. I did not set around this area, and it's definitely... the smile lines are not giving, that's for sure. I mean, they're not as bad as they usually are in some of my like powders and stuff like that, but they are definitely prominent. If I could get rid of one thing on my face, it would probably be my smile lines. And it's just because of when I wear makeup. Like, when I wear makeup, it always cracks right here. At this point, my blush is like freaking non-existent. Absolutely non-existent. So I'm gonna go in with this powder one right here that I got in my Ipsy last month. It's from a brand called Seraphine and Seraphine Botanicals. I had never heard of them until this past month, which I'm glad that I did because this blush is gorgeous. Even the little imprint in there is so cute. This blush is like so up my alley too. I love a good corally, orangey, purpley blushes. Like those are up my alley. Let's do a little tap tap. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be pigmented. Pigmented AF. Okay, okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, okay. She's kind of subtle at first. She is kind of subtle. Let's see if we can build her up just a bit. Oh, there we go, baby. She's definitely buildable. Oh, I'd love to see it. This color is truly perfection. It's in the shade Seashell. 10 across the board. Okay, I feel like it almost kind of matches our inner corner too. Like it doesn't throw it off or anything. Yeah! I love my base even more now with that blush on top. Oh, I feel so cutesy, very demure. Before we move on to some highlighter, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the new Urban Decay All Nighter Watermelon setting spray. This one has hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to be hydrating one, so this one's right up my alley. I honestly really enjoy the All Nighter setting spray in general. I just feel like the original one can kind of get a little drying over time. I don't know if it's just me, but I can definitely see, like, if I'm wearing it throughout the day, it getting drier, or just my face getting drier. Maybe it's the products that I'm mixing it with. Maybe it's just my skin and how it works with it, but I am definitely liking this one a lot more than the original. It has hyaluronic acid, like I said, and it's just a little bit more dewy and up my alley, and it still has that 16-hour long wear on it, which I love. Love you, Urban Decay. And like always, it's gonna stay because it's Urban Decay. Alrighty, y'all, now it is highlighter time. I honestly should have went in with these highlighters before I set my face, but hopefully they still blend pretty nicely on top of powder. First, we have the On The Glow Super Glow Highlight Moisture Sticks from Pixie. I have personally never tried these. I love the On The Glow blush sticks. I use those all the time, but I haven't tried this formula, so I'm very excited about that. And then we also have the Benefit Do La La, which I have never tried before either. This is in the shade Luna Light Medium. It says to use, apply all over your face with fingertips, wear on bare skin or over makeup. So basically this could be used as like an illuminating primer, or it could be used as a highlighter. Oh my gosh, the little sticker on the back, it's so cute. I kind of just want to see the consistency of this thing real quick, because I have been honestly so excited to try this, but it's just been sitting here because I'm like, how do I use it? What do I do with it? But honestly, today might be the day to just like overcome the scariness and just go for it. Just freaking go for it. It honestly doesn't even look that glowy. Like, it honestly looks like a glowy primer, but I was expecting maybe a little bit more shimmer in there, especially if you can use it as a highlighter. I think I'm just gonna go in. I'm really scared that this is gonna take up my makeup. I'm just gonna go in really lightly with my finger and pray. All right, here goes nothing, y'all. I'm gonna put it right here. Honestly, I haven't really set right here except for with the powder blush, so it should still look pretty. Ooh, okay, okay. First off, that looks amazing on top of my makeup. It didn't take anything off. I really hope that y'all can see it with the freaking lighting in here. But dang, that looks really pretty. It's kind of more of like a natural, like if you're going to use it as a highlighter, it's more of like a natural highlighter, not really one of those blinding highlighters. It almost kind of just makes your cheek look a little wet and dewy, which is really pretty. I like that. Add a little bit to this side. I'm just truly shook on how it's applying on top of the makeup. Like, most liquidy what are they called? Highlighters. Most liquid highlighters I like to steer clear from. It's a formula that I have never really gotten down with, just because I feel like it picks up your makeup most of the time, because I do highlighter pretty much after everything else. But this formula has got me intrigued. I am honestly ready to start using more liquid highlighters after this. Like, I'm ready to just be a little daredevil and try it out. I guess the moment of truth is sticking it to my damn nose, because all my makeup always removes on my nose. But honestly, that looks pretty freaking good. Holy shit. I benefit. Look at my freaking nose, y'all. Look at my freaking nose. Look at my nose. It literally looks like I put a freaking highlighter on. Well, technically I did. A liquid one, but this is so pretty. I can't believe I was like scared of this. And for what? The next thing that I'm gonna try with this is underneath my makeup, because I really want to see what kind of glow it gives underneath the foundation and everything. I mean, it gives a really pretty glow on top, so I can only imagine that it leaves you with a gorgeous one underneath. Y'all, maybe it's just like all the new makeup that I tried today, but I'm really loving my base today. Like, I really love my base today. It looks so good and flawless. The only problem I have, like I said, is the smile lines, but that's kind of inevitable for me. Like, I really have not found the secret for hiding the smile lines. So if you have the secret, let sister know the sauce. Let me know, because I need to know. Honestly, I feel like I'm having a pretty good makeup day today. And the eyes, they're kind of growing on me. When I put this pink liner down here and I finish the under eyes, it's kind of growing on me. I'm gonna finish up my eyes now with the Antigravity mascara. This is the waterproof one. I originally tried the original formula of this, just the regular non-waterproof one, and I was really not a freaking fan of it. Like, I just felt like my lashes fell. I mean, with waterproof mascaras anyways, your lashes are really gonna hold in place just because it's waterproof. I mean, they're meant to last through water, so they're gonna stay in place even when you're not in water. Overall though, I definitely like this waterproof formula way better than the regular Antigravity mascara. Like I said before, it just like really holds my lashes up. It makes them look long and luscious. Hold on, I'll show you guys up close in a minute. Like, this is one eye with and this is one eye without. Honestly, this comes in close second now to my Milani tubing mascara, because that is my all-time favorite mascara. I use it almost every time I do my makeup, if not every time I do my makeup. But I've been reaching for this a lot since I've been using it, and I love it. Milani, another win, baby. We love Milani up in here. Oh, are we gonna go for the no lashes today? I really think we are gonna go for the no lashes today. I have been loving my natural lashes lately, and honestly, since I've been using less lash glue, the lashes have been lashing. Now, when it comes to lip products, y'all, there is no shortage. There is no shortage of a lip product, okay? They have been coming out back to back to back lately, and obviously, y'all can tell I've been loving it, okay? I'm a lipstick, lip anything junkie over here, as my lips have been dry as the Sahara Desert this whole video. Okay. We have these newer ones from Kofi Beauty. These are their new Lassie lip oil stains. They also have the texture of staying glossy on your lip throughout the day, which I think is just so freaking cool, and these colors are so gorgeous. I feel like I'm honestly gonna rock them more in the fall time, just because, tell me these don't give you fall vibes. Like, they really do. Fall beauty. I do have a code with Kofi Beauty. It is Say10 if you want to use it. I do make a little commission, but you save a little money and it's a win-win, girl. Honestly, I've used this shade Rose. I think I've also used this shade, I know I've used this shade Tamarind. I think I'm gonna go for, which one? I think I'm gonna go for this one today, because why not? And then I also want to add one of the new Milk Makeup Odyssey lip. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how gorgeous that is. I want to add one of the Odyssey lip gloss oils from Milk Makeup on top. Even though this has like a glossy finish, I have to show y'all those lip oils because they're beautiful. And honestly, I feel like the purple shade of the Odyssey lip gloss oils on top of this, girl, don't tell me it ain't gonna give. Also, something to point out about these, I really love the applicator. You see how it's like thin up there? I feel like it's super easy to line your lips with. So like, forget that lip liner, girl. Does this color not match so well with this look? Ah! So obviously this is what the finish is supposed to be like, but some people do like to pat, or is that what it's called? Patting? Yeah, patting their lip stain. So I am gonna pat it because I haven't tried that yet, because I just kind of want to see what it looks like. And here is what it looks like. Honestly, even after patting it, it still has that shiny glossiness to it. Okay, Kofi! I feel like when you pat it too, it's almost gonna last you a little bit longer because you're getting all that like excess slippery stuff that just comes right off away when you're like drinking out of a straw, stuff like that. So if you like pat it, I feel like it would almost last you longer. As for the Milk Makeup Odyssey lip gloss oils, they just came out with 4 new gorgeous shades, and honestly I've been saying this everywhere, but I think I like these colors better than the original. Like, it's giving fall, it's giving sparkly, it's giving gorgeous. I love these colors. I do want to swatch at least these 2 for you really quickly. I'm using the purple one. The purple one has been my go-to the past couple of days, but just look at the pigment in these, and the glossiness and the slickness from the oil. Like, I am in love. I am freaking in love. Globetrot was my favorite shade beforehand, which is like that really pretty purple or blue, like iridescent-y one up in there. But this one's coming in at a close first, maybe. Maybe it's tying with it. Maybe. It's so pretty. This one is in the shade Adventure. Let me go ahead and swatch this one because this one is really pretty as well. It's like a goldy one. So gorgeous. It's called Experience. Oh my gosh. The freaking glitter in these are really unmatched. Like, gorgeous. This one has like almost pinky orangey reflex in it. I love that. Now, as we all know, Milk Makeup is a little pricey. I don't remember the price of these off the top of my head, but I know they're over probably $20 just for one, which is really pricey. But Milk Makeup is up in my top 5. I knew this would look good on top of this. Milk Makeup is one of my top 5 favorite makeup brands in the whole entire world. I just love them so much. Their products are a little pricey, but every time that I can splurge on something, especially like the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, because I will always repurchase, always, I'm always going to spend a little bit of that extra coin on Milk Makeup because I just love them so much. I've been buying Milk Makeup from TJ Maxx, from Sephora, and everything else since I was like 16, and I'm just always going to love them, okay? I just knew this combo would be so good together because you have like the reflex of the pink glitter in here, and it's just going with the eye glitter so freaking good. And like the purple on pink on purple, like, it's just everything. This lip is everything. My new fave. Holy shit. And they're so sparkly. Look at that. And barely any of that freaking lip stain, as you can see, got on my applicator. Coffee! Milk! I love you! Shit! I almost forgot to talk about my faves. I was actually going to use these today, so I'm kind of glad I like low-key forgot about them in the basket because I would have probably just raved about these for an hour. These are the Lawless On The Glow plumping lip glosses. Or forget the filler. Where am I coming up with On The Glow at? Girl, forget the filler lip glosses, and these are her new formulas. This one is in the shade Bonbon, but just look how pretty these are. This is my first time seeing a sparkly kind of metallic-ish lip gloss from Lawless, and honestly, I'm in love. I hope we see more stuff like this in the future from them, especially this one right here. This one is called Candy Sky. Look how metallic-y that looks. If I didn't have this lip on, I'd put it on right now because it looks even more metallic-y on the lips. It's so freaking pretty. I gotta show you this one though because it's my favorite. It's called Daisy Et. It's so freaking gorge. I love this shade. This one right here is my new go-to. I've been keeping it with me. Love her. Alrighty, beauties. I am gonna try to do something with this hair real quick. It probably won't be much, but running a brush through it. But after I'm done with that, I'll be back with the final look. The hair's brushed out. It's not really giving today, but that is besides the point because look at this freaking glam. Could this camera stop being damn annoying with the freaking lighting? I guess not. Anyways, look at this glam. Look at these lips. Look at these eyes. Look at that skin, bitch. Look at these brows, bitch. I have just had a fantastic makeup day. I've just had a fantastic playing with new makeup. I literally cannot even tell you the last time I did one of these videos. Playing with new makeups used to be like one of my favorite contents to film. Now I really love like more reviews, and the music and makeups are like my #1 nowadays. I'm obsessed. But it's been such a long time since I've done one of these, so I think after each PR I'm gonna start doing a playing with new makeup because I always love doing this, and honestly playing with new makeup is one of my favorite things to do. Like, hello, I do it on TikTok, I do it on Instagram. I love playing with new makeup things, new makeup products, everything. It's heaven, it's girly heaven. I did want to highlight a few of my favorite things today because why not? Honestly, I am gonna try this out a few more times, probably try it out in a TikTok video too, but I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at the finish of it. I mean, it is a little matte, but it really doesn't feel too drying, and it is true to the claim that it is lightweight as hell because it really doesn't feel like there's anything on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy at all, and I really, really love that. Holy! My wallet, she's already crying. I can hear her, she's tearing up. This right here, baby, I'm still shook about this. Like, my jaw, I just still had to pick it up off the floor. I just can't believe how pretty this looks on top of makeup. I mean, I know it claims that you could wear it on top of makeup and under makeup, but I was just really freaking scared about it, hence why I've been putting it off for so long. I was so scared about it just taking up my makeup and not looking glowy or just looking patchy, and it really doesn't. It just looks flawless. I honestly feel like that's one of the best parts of my skin today, is this right here. Like, it just looks so naturally glowy and gorgeous. I love it. I love the way that it enhances my cheeks and my nose. These babies right here, I just went on a whole ramble about how much I love these, but this is like a lip gloss and an oil in one, so you get that long lasting effect, but also that glossy, gorgeous effect. And I am just obsessed with these. If you want to splurge on a gloss that is beautiful, get you this one or get you Globetrot, because they're just so pretty. And by themselves, it's really not too much. Like, this would just look like a regular gloss with some sparkle in it. Well, a little bit extra sparkle because it's milk. But I feel like this is just gonna look good on everybody, whether you're a bold makeup girly, a light makeup girly, just a throw on a gloss and go girly. This is for you. It's for everybody, and I love it! This right here, I don't really have an opinion on it, other than my skin looks really nice today. My pores, I mean, they look a little minimized, but honestly, I feel like I have other primers that claim blurring and do a way better job than this. I do feel like I need to try this out a couple more times to really get, like, how I feel about it, you know what I mean? But off the bat, it's not bad, it's not good, you know what I mean? Like, I'm right there in the middle. I haven't got my true opinion on it yet because I really need to use one of my regular foundations to know how I feel about it, you know what I mean? One that I use on the daily. I really, really enjoyed this baby right here. My brows have been looking so good. I do feel like they could come out with a couple more colors though, some in between some of these darker and lighter ones, because I feel like I can't really exactly find my shade. Like, right now I feel like my brows do look a little more darker than they usually do today, which is fine because they don't look bad, but I don't know, I just feel like I haven't found my shade yet, so maybe I just need to play around with a few more colors and get the hang of it, you know what I mean? But I will say, I love Milk Makeup. They are so innovative, and this product right here it's gotta be one of the best products of the year. I'm just saying, like, it has to be. I also was really shocked by this Milani mascara. I did not like the original Antigravity, so I didn't think I was gonna like this one, but I'm super shook. Like, my lashes are standing tall and proud, and they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Love that! Obviously, I need to use more of this palette because I only used like one shade out of it, but I am super in love with it so far. All I used was this dark brown, but you can see how it blended. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait to break into this and use some of the shimmers. I absolutely love Profusion so freaking much, y'all. I can say confidently that this is about the only thing that I really don't care for out of the whole video today. Like, even these, I feel like I also need to work with these a little bit more to get a hang of them, but these were really pretty. I feel like they did not perform bad. Like, it got a little patchy, as I showed y'all earlier, but nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Pretty damn good. And these are super cheap and affordable, which I love. One last shout out to Kulfi, because this lip is gorgeous. I love you, Kulfi. Anyways, I had so much fun playing with new makeup today. Really got me feeling good and inspired again. And honestly, this week has just been feeling like a roller coaster, but in a good way. Like, I've just been having such a good week, and I hope y'all are having an amazing freaking week as well. Now, if you did enjoy this video and you want to let me know, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and leave me a little kissy emoji in the comments if you stayed here to the end, because the lips just be looking so good today not to. And I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for watching. Honestly, half the stuff that I used today was sent to me in PR, and things like this wouldn't even be happening without y'all's support. Like, literally any of it, and I cannot thank you enough. I don't know how to thank you enough because y'all deserve everything in the freaking world. Anyways, I love you beauties so freaking much, more than words can ever describe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye beauties.